value unit with a new learning target. Let's read it together. I can match an expression or equation to a word problem. Well, I wonder, do you know what an expression is? Let's find out. An expression in math is a sentence containing numbers and the operations. When you think of operations in math, that means you could be subtracting, you could be adding, you could be multiplying, or dividing. An expression also has variables. Now, earlier in this unit, you were working with variables, so let's remind ourselves, what is a variable? A variable represents the unknown number in the expression or equation. Let's look at the variable in this expression, 7 plus n. N is our variable. It's an unknown number. We're not sure what the amount is. Let's look at our equation. How do we know this is an equation? It has an equal sign. 15 plus W equals 25. Now, I think you could probably figure out the value of W in this equation, but right now we're not sure of what it is. It's an unknown number. So let's take this idea. We're going to see if we can match some expressions or equations to word problems. Let's look at the first one. There were 15 bags of flour in a kitchen. An order of flour was delivered, and now there are 27 bags of flour in the kitchen. How many bags of flour were delivered? Well, let's look at what our answers are. 15 plus 27 equals n. 15 plus n plus 27 equals 42. 15 plus n equals 27. Let's go analyze our problem one more time. There were 15 bags of flour in the kitchen. So that's what we know we're starting with. That's a value that we are sure of. An order of flour was delivered. That seems like it doesn't tell us how much, so that's probably what we're going to use as a variable, an unknown value. And now there are 27 bags of flour. So I want you to think, we had 15, someone brought some more in, and now when we look at our bags of flour, we have 27. So let's see which one matches this. 15 plus 27 equals n. That means we started with 15, we added 27 bags, and now we have an unknown amount. That's not what the problem said. So this is incorrect. 15 plus n plus 27 equals 42. Again, we know we started with 15. We were adding an unknown value, but then we're adding 27 to get 42. That's not what the problem said. So let's look at the last choice. 15 plus n equals 27. Remember, we started with 15 bags. We had an order that was delivered. We're not sure of what that amount is, so we're going to use n. And now there are 27 bags of flour in the kitchen equals 27. Boys and girls, this is the correct equation for this word problem. Let's keep going. Marcy has 3 jars filled with an equal number of coins. Her friend has a collection of 100 coins. Marcy needs 10 more coins to equal the number of coins Keith has. Keith is her friend. Which equation can be used to find the number of coins C Marcy has in each of her jars? Now, C is going to represent the number of coins that she has. Now, guys, I'm going to do some drawing because it just helps me figure out a little bit. Now, we know Marcy has some jars. And you know what? It's really easy to draw. I'm just going to draw 3 rectangles here, and those are my jars. And it says that we know that she has the same amount. She has an equal number of coins in each jar. And the number of coins is going to be represented by C. C in this amount, C in this jar, and C. They're all equal. Her friend has a collection of 100 coins. Marcy needs 10 more. Oh my. So she has 3 jars, but we know she's got to add 10 more to equal what her friend has. And her friend, according to this, has 100. So this is what we're looking for over here when we start analyzing these 4 equations. Let's read them together. 3 times C plus 10 equals 100. 3 plus C plus 10 equals 100. 3 plus C minus 10 equals 100. Or 3 times C minus 10 equals 100. Do you see anything that we could get rid of? I do. Our problem says Marcy needs 10 more coins. So over here in our equation that we kind of drew, we were adding 10. Do we have some equations where we're not adding? That's correct. This one is incorrect because it says we're adding 10. And this one is incorrect. I'm automatically getting rid of them. Let's go to the next one. 3 times C. Well, we have C 3 times plus 10 equals 100. That's a possibility. Let's look at the next one. 3 plus C plus 10. So does that mean we're going to add just 3 to 1C and then the 10? That's not correct. So we have 3 C's. So 3 times C plus 10 is going to be our correct answer. The first one matches the word problem. Okay, quickly, let's do one more. Cliff and Kiara are collecting trading cards. Cliff has 9 trading cards. Keep that in your head. Kiara has 2 times as many trading cards as Cliff. Hold up. I know. 2 times means 2. Oh, I'm going to try to write that one more time. Sometimes it's a little tricky. 2 times as many trading cards as Cliff. Cliff has how many? 9. So Kiara has 2 times as many as Cliff. That's 2 times 9. How many trading cards do Cliff and Kiara have and why? Let's look at our answers down here. Cliff and Kiara have 20 total trading cards because 2 plus 9 equals N. Well, let's see if this is correct. We know that Kiara does have 2 times as many. Well, that's 9 plus 9 is the same as 2 times 9, so that part is correct. But it says that Cliff had 2. Cliff did not have 2. Cliff had 9, so this is incorrect. Let's go to the next one. Cliff and Kiara have 20 trading cards because 2 times 9 plus 9 equals N. Well, 2 times 9, that's how much Kiara had. Cliff plus 9, that's correct. But let's see if we can add this together and see if it makes sense. 2 times 9 is 18, and 18 plus 9, well, that's 27. But it says they have 20. So this number is incorrect. So that means this one will not work. Let's go back down here. 2 plus 9 plus 9. Now remember, this is the same equation as up here. 9 plus 9, that's how many Kiara had, but they're saying that Cliff had 2, and that was not true. So we're going to get rid of this one. And let's go over here. Cliff and Kiara have 27 trading cards because 2 times 9 plus 9 equals N. Well, we know 2 times 9 is 18. That's correct. That is how much Kiara had plus 9 more was how much Cliff had. So if we add all of those together, we should have 27. So this is the correct equation. Good thinking, guys. Let's look at our learning target one more time. I can match an expression or an equation to a word problem. Now, you guys are going to try some on your own. If you need help, please go back and watch the video one more time. Make sure that you're checking all of your answers. And if you still need help after that, please reach out to your teacher. Have a great day.